Hi, my name is Dale Lepp, and I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to our Judges class. I'm excited you're here, and I'm excited to be doing this course for you over the summer. So just to tell you a little bit more about me, again, my name is Dale, and my last name is spelled L-O-E-P-P, but it's pronounced Lepp. And all of my life, people have had a hard time connecting the pronunciation with the spelling. So to solve that little issue, what I normally do is just dispense entirely with the last name. So you can call me Dale, you can call me Professor, you can call me Dr. Dale, you can call me Professor Lepp if you really so choose. I will answer to any and all of those names. To tell you a little bit about who I am, just so you know who's teaching this class. First off, and most importantly, I would say that I'm a person who's very passionate about the power of the Bible to affect our lives and form who we are, although probably not in ways that we've necessarily planned out and not in ways that we've always been told that the Bible should work. So I personally see the Word of God coming to us often, maybe always, in very unexpected ways. God has a great way of surprising us, I think, and no more so than on the pages of the biblical text. I'm also a very curious person who loves learning new things and always sees myself as trying to grow in knowledge. Telling you a little bit about my academic background, I did my graduate work at UC Berkeley in Jewish studies with a concentration in Hebrew Bible. So in answer to the question who I am, or telling you who I am also somewhat of an academic, and I was quote unquote raised on the academic side as opposed to the religious side of biblical studies. So that has shaped a little bit about how I approach the Bible, and I hope that that will be of interest to you. I am a teacher. I am entering my 5th year teaching at Fuller and have always enjoyed my experiences, and most especially the students. To tell you a little bit about my role in this course and sort of how I see myself. So I consider myself a co-traveler on this journey through Judges. Sometimes people talk about two different or distinct models of teaching and theological education. And they're both sort of have tongue-in-cheek names, I guess. The first model is called the sage on the stage. You've probably heard this before. And then in this model, you watch me, you listen to me, you take notes, you write out those answers to the questions on the midterm exam, and you've completed the course after I, the sage on the stage, have imparted all knowledge to you. So that's one way of looking at things. But that's not really how I see myself at all. So the other model is often referred to as the guide alongside. So I definitely feel like I fall in the latter camp because I'm also learning and growing through my interaction with the people that have decided to take this class. Plus, I also feel like it's a model that's truer to the spirit of Christianity. So certainly people have learned from teachers. Jesus' disciples learned a lot from him, but Jesus also ate, drank, traveled, camped out with his disciples. So he really lived life along with them and experienced life with them. So I feel that that is a much better way of thinking about theological education. So one of the things that means is that I don't really believe in canned lectures. So in other words, the Bible should not bear, or studying the Bible, even in an online situation, shouldn't bear too much resemblance to video traffic school. In other words, I'm not just preparing these videos and that are going to be replayed 20 times later in the future to other groups of people, but these videos are being prepared for you. So what I'm trying to do and what I hope to do is incorporate what I feel are your concerns, your thoughts, your insights, your questions into our video conversation as we go through this course. So I think It's our interaction with each other and with the action of God through these texts in our life as a group that really brings the Bible alive. So if you have questions or specific concerns or thoughts or insights with the group, find a way of sharing those either through our weekly posts or just by asking questions or making comments. There's many ways that you can interact, so please do make use of those resources. So even though I've read and lectured through the same materials several times before, I will be rereading them along with you in solidarity each week, and just so I know what you're going through. And I hope to incorporate your desires for this course into the course, and I will find a way of doing that. So basic teaching philosophy is, even though it's an online course, I will try to make it as interactive as I know how to do it. And my vision for this course is that we build a community of co-workers and co-creators that together have absorbed and wrestled with these truly amazing texts from the Bible. So in the spirit of interaction, I'm going to ask you your first question. So in general, our postings for this course, so if you've never taken an online course before, usually there is a kind of rhythm set up for posting. And I also go over this in the syllabus video, so you'll hear this twice. So in this course, there will be what I'm going to refer to as round 1 and round 2. So round 1 are the things you have to do by Thursday of each week. So your first question or your first postings will be due by Thursday, June 21st. Get the date right there. And then there's round 2, and those postings will be due by Sunday, June 24th. So the regular rhythm of the course is Thursday, Sunday, 11:59 p.m. both times. And each round has 2 postings. So in round 1, you answer one of my questions, and you also pose a question for your other course participants. So there's 2 things that you post on Thursday. You answer my question, and you ask a question. Pretty simple, right? The second thing, or what happens in the second round on Sunday, is you respond to 2 of your class participants' questions. So by Sunday evening, 11:59, you respond to 2 questions. So round 1, you answer my question, you ask a question. Round 2, you respond to 2 of your co-classmates' questions. So that's really all there is. If you have questions about things like word minimums and so forth, consult the syllabus, but I hope to not have to police those too closely, and I hope you respond and invest, put as much of yourself in this course as you're able to do. I know everyone has a lot of things going on and a lot of things to do, but the more you contribute, the richer the course will be for everyone. So I think that's about it for introductions. I hope you have a great summer, and I'm really looking forward to getting to know all of you better and working on these biblical texts. Thanks so much. Bye. Okay, so after all that yammering, I forgot to ask you your question. And your question is not the typical first day at Fuller question, please introduce yourself, but a slightly different question, who am I? So that's your question to answer. Who am I? Not who am I, but who are you? So that's really all I'm looking for this week. Have a great time thinking about that. Bye.